to what I was capable of. So everything sort of was a very flowing.
Seeing the choreography, animatics was really amazing. Like the bathroom fight scene with the animatic, where you guys had the colors, the plastic guns and stuff, like just all that.
Animatics means like when we were rehearsing, we were shooting like a basic idea of what it was going to be to show the guys what we'd come up with.
Yeah.
So it was like us in a toilet at some martial arts place, and you know, just being thrown up against the toilet, a real toilet wall. Dudes have probably been peeing in there and stuff.
But I gotta say, during two of the biggest fights, Zoe had a fever and she was having a shake. So in between, she was all. But then as soon as Paul called action, boom, she was right in there in it. I mean, boom.
I was a champ.
Boom. All right, next question.
Thank you.
Hi, my question's for Doug and Ted. You two are two of my favorite actors ever. I love you guys.
Yes.
I'm studying to be an actress, and I was wondering if you had any advice for a beginning actor like myself.
Oh yeah.
Well, right next to you.
You know, I would suggest that you're just starting off.
No, I've been at it for a couple years, but yeah.
Oh, you've been at it a couple years, okay. Well, what do you, I guess you want to do movies, or do you want to
A little bit both. I haven't really decided yet.
Haven't decided yet. I don't know, Doug. I'd recommend that she do as many plays as she possibly can.
Biggest challenge for me was getting over the fear factor. Just the fear of getting in front of people and doing some performing of any sort. Fear is going to be your biggest obstacle.
I agree, and doing plays will cure you of that and give you a shot in the arm of experience that you probably couldn't get in too many classes, I think. It's just you're sort of forced to swim. Kind of.
And also being very honest with whatever type it is that you are. Everybody in this room is different. Everybody that plays on film is usually different. So there's a place for everyone in film, I do believe. So be honest with the type that you are, and find someone whose career that you can, and that's something I could do. When you turn your TV on, we go to the movies and you see people acting in the film, that means it can be done. So that's the hope in there. But also be very realistic with what 90% of us aren't working. So there's that too. Right?
Don't be discouraged.
Don't be discouraged. Find hope in that somewhere.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Next question.
Great luck.
Good luck.
Wait, you gotta get your DVD.
All right, I have two comments and a question. First of all, Zoe, 2 words. Bond girl. I think
Can you say that again really loudly?
Yeah, Bond girl. that like needs to happen.
Somewhere in here listening.
My friend and I were actually, I'm a UC Irvine alumni, and we were at your screening like a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so it was so funny because we're watching that through again, we're like, dude, she needs to be in a Bond movie.
I totally agree with you. I just gotta say.
Excellent.
As James Bond. She's better looking than Daniel Craig.
Absolutely. And my second comment is Ted. I'm a huge fan, and I think I've actually seen everything you've done. I'm a film student, and I was in the middle of a class, and Candyman was playing, and I was like, "That's Ted Raimi!" and like really loud. And everybody's like,
Did you get a better grade, or did they? But thank you very much.
But
That's
yeah.
a compliment.
So yeah, I've really enjoyed watching your work on scene and everything too. So anyway,
Thanks a lot.
It's nice to see you.
Thank you.
So my question is for everybody. Anybody wants to jump in? I realize not all of you can answer this, but I was going to say, what was your favorite part of working on the film, and maybe working together, and that kind of thing. If you have any nice little cheesy stories.
We all hate each other. Just get that cleared up. Like,
There's a reason Zoe's not sitting next to Ted.
She owes me $10. Get back.
There was a period where Ted was dating both her and Lucy Lawless and Renee.
not true.
I think that's your answer. We had the best time laughing and
That's
laughing
right.
and laughing on the set. It's an action thing with a lot of cussing and a lot of kicking in the face. We laughed our way through the whole thing.
It was a problem.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Sounds like a good time. Well, thanks so much. It was great.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Don't forget to get your DVD.
All right, this question's for Ed, and I wanted to know what inspired the film to you.
And they can just pull the knife out and you're fine-ish. Fine-ish. Yeah, you were probably fine-ish already. Yeah, good. someone's stabbing you in the brain, you've got a problem already. You have a little confrontation issue. But it was just, I always thought it was a cool visual, and I had been thinking of an idea to try to do something about a hitman, and I thought, like, I always wanted to flip ideas around, and we'd seen so many times like stories from undercover agents who lose their humanity because of all the things they have to do, and I thought, what if you're the kind of person who has no humanity and something happens to you and you start to get humanity? And how would that screw you up if you were like a hitman who suddenly had their conscience turned on? And I just linked those two ideas, basically, of the knife in the brain being the thing that flips the switch. And then I thought, how cooler would it be if it was a girl hitman and it was Zoe?
Or a hitman.
Yeah.
Girl hitman.
Well, I hate to, you know, make you less than a man. That was awful. Yeah, sorry. They don't all hit. That was the first draft. We don't need these smelly badges. That's the first draft line.
All right, good. Next question.
Yeah, my question's for Ed. What was the budget for the series?
My budget? Limitless. The budget for the entire thing was $1 million. But it looks like a lot more, as you'll see.
Yeah.
But
This is incredible, and you know, it was funny, we were sitting on the couch together doing in between takes, and it was, you know, I hear myself getting
yeah, isn't that weird?
obnoxious.
Kind of obnoxious.
Obnoxious the second time round.
It's like, do you know I had a New Zealand accent?
I never heard it before.
Who is that?
But no, like we were sitting on the couch, and the realization was I'd worked with her for 3 years on TV. I was in the last 3 seasons, and you know, we'd been on set together a lot of times, but she was like, she's main unit Xena, and I was second unit Xena. I was like action unit Xena. So we were often not working in the same vicinity, and then when we were never in the same shot. Otherwise, she had 2 Xenas, which actually did happen on quite a few episodes.
Did you not fight her ever?
I beat up. Well, I got my ass kicked by Renee one day. That was fun.
Cool.
Speaking of Zoe transitioning from stunt to acting, I want to play this clip now. When it comes out on Tuesday, I just want to let
There's 6 of them, right?
Five of them.
So there was 6, but we couldn't afford a spaceship.
Next question.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. My question is for Zoe. Do you have any gnarly injury stories while you're working?
No, not once. There are 2.
Break your back.